aimed at improving their operations. Join me, Chip Flory, weekdays at 10:06 on your Ag Information Station, WTIM.
WTIM.
You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. It's sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first and landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and it is time now for the bi-weekly chamber chat. And I want to give our guests a lot of credit for dealing with the 9:10 time slot instead of the 8:40 time slot that they are so used to. I'm going to introduce each of them one at a time for you, so you can put a voice to our name. To my right, returning for the first time in some time, is the board president of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, Crystal Baker. Crystal, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me, Reed.
Yes, no, it's good to have you back. And then in the middle here is one member of our featured a member guest, which is the vice president of WISE, Kayla McGraw. Kayla, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us back in the studio. Reed.
Yeah, no, it's good to have you back in. And then all the way to my left, the president of WISE, Tyler Frump. Tyler, thank you for coming in.
Thanks, Reed. I appreciate it.
Yes, and those two names might sound a little familiar. They were in, I think it was 4 weeks ago, and they're back on. We're going to talk with the two of them in just a little bit. I'm going to say first, and I told you this before we got on, I'm going to need the three of you to really be on your game with enthusiasm and having a lot to share, because as you listening at home may have noticed recently, I've been having some challenges with my voice. So I've got a lot of water here with me, and I'm gonna hope we can make it through the rest of this, and then the conversation after this one. So Crystal, I want to get into it with you, and as always, hear about our new members.
Yeah, so for the first time in over 6 months, we actually do not have a member to share. But as Tyler was saying on break, it could be you. It could be your business. So reach out to the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce if you want to join membership. But I want to take the time here to just thank Curto's Auto Salvage for sponsoring the Ambassador of the Quarter. And I want to congratulate Julie Mayer on being named the ambassador of the first quarter of 2026. Our ambassadors are so much appreciated. It's a volunteer group. They go out to all of our businesses, and they're really huge support for the chamber and for our member businesses. So thank you. Yeah,
and Julie's been on the last couple of times for the chamber chats, and she's been great to talk to. She's had a lot to say about everything that's going on. So Ambassador of the Quarter. I know we are now past the time for the Dine, Drink, and Discover Taylorville and Beyond passports. And I still have mine at home. Still proudly displayed there. So anything to report on that?
Yeah, so we just want to thank everyone who participated in the Dine, Drink, and Discover Taylorville local passport event. We hope that you got them turned in and not sitting at home. We have so many rewards to give away. We have 20 gifts for passports with 18 to 20 stamps. We have 2 for passports with less than 18 stamps, and we have 1 mega drawing for those that completed all 20 stamps. That drawing is going to be held live on Tuesday, May 12th on our Facebook page after our board of directors meeting. So make sure you've got those turned in.
All right, so live drawing. Looking forward to that and seeing who comes away with it. I know you've talked, you as in Julie Mayer, have talked a couple times about the spring swing golf outing. Any updates there?
So just sign up. So that golf outing is going to be held on Friday, June 5th at Lakeshore Golf Course. It's going to be fun with 18 holes of golf and a ton of great raffle items, including a huge gift away from Wright's Furniture, a summer audio bundle raffle with a lot of JBL headphones, a speaker. We have a Game Changer golf bundle raffle from Walmart, 50-50 drawing, 2-year golf pass, a party stuffed Yeti cooler, and a traveling trophy. So we want to thank everyone who donated for those things: Walmart, Wolf Ranch Properties, Cozy Grind Gaming Parlor, the gym, Wright's Furniture, and everyone else for supporting the event. So just get signed up, www.taylorvillechamber.com. And don't forget that there is a Caddyshack themed costume contest, and there will be Golden Hanger Awards giving out for your best dressed. So.
Awesome. So the costume contest is happening at the golf outing?
Yes.
Okay. So people are going to show up in costume and try to golf.
Yes. So Caddyshack theme. So think like I don't want to say plaid, but just different outfits, just dressed for Caddyshack. So
okay.
Have fun with it.
All right. So have fun with it and try to golf at the same time. We'll see how that goes. But no, sounds exciting. And yeah, great that you folks got all the involvement in it and hoping for a successful golf outing. A member appreciation event. Julie talked a little bit about this last time. Any other details?
We don't have a lot of updates on it. It's still in the works, but it's going to be held at the Pillars on June 18th. We're super excited for our membership to gather, celebrate all the accomplishments of the chamber and the businesses over the past year. So we will get more information out as soon as we can.
All right. So member appreciation event details coming up. Chili Fest. I know you folks are thinking about that. Any updates there?
Yes, so we are ICS official. So Taylorville is officially the chili capital of Illinois because of all of the grand events that is the Chili Fest, and the Chili Fest is the host of 2 international Chili Society sanctioned cook-off events. The Chillinois competition on Saturday and the Central States competition on Sunday. The winner of these cookouts have bids to the World Championship Chili Cook-Off competition. So this is a really big deal for the seriously competitive chili cooks. Everyone is welcome to compete in these cook-offs, and we welcome and invite all chili cooks to come and compete. Check out our website again, www.tablevillechamber.com, and click on Chili Fest under the event drop-down to get more information on how to compete. Planning is well underway, but I think we have our first official meeting in June. We're hoping, of course, like every year, to make this the best Chili Fest yet. So we're excited to get that rolling.
Did I hear Chillinois?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that is.
You sure did.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like that term, and it seems very appropriate. I'm surprised that actually I hadn't heard of it sooner. You mentioned the cook-off Saturday and Sunday. That's the Saturday and Sunday of Chili Fest.
Chili Fest.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
All right. I don't know if that was sooner or whatnot. So yeah, a lot of exciting developments, it sounds like, for Chili Fest. Business after hours. Of course, I happen to know a thing or two about the most recent one. But where can folks head to next for?
So next one is going to be on Wednesday, May 13th at Angelo's in the large party room. It's being co-hosted by Angelo's, the United Way, and First National Bank on Spresser. So we hope all members will plan to attend. Bring a non-member guest with you. It's a great way for them to see what the chamber's about, meet new people, and have a good time. So we invite a member and a guest.
And maybe be mentioned in the next new member segment?
That would be excellent. Yes. Again, with it.
Yeah. So no, exciting stuff with business after hours. Any other big chamber news? Any place people can go to find out anything else? I
do want to point out on our Facebook page, we're currently holding a best dressed porch goose contest. So if you have a porch goose, go to our post on our Facebook page, submit a photo of your goose dressed in its best outfit. The photo with the most likes by the end of May will win a $100 chamber gift card to be used at any of our chamber businesses. And a few of our chamber businesses sell the goose clothing. So be sure to check that out.
Wait, so do people have porch geese for pets?
Yeah,
they're like concrete.
It's concrete porch goose.
Okay, I was thinking like a live goose.
No. I mean, you could, if you want, dress up a live goose, and hey,
it might be hard.
Okay, all right. No, that's really cool. So yeah, so dressing that
for a while.
So dressing that up. So you're saying they post to Facebook about that? Right?
Yes. Yep. They'll post a picture under the porch goose contest on Facebook page.
Okay. So that's cool there. And then yeah, in terms of other upcoming events, where can folks find all of that?
They can go to our website, www.taylorvillechamber.com. Check out the community events calendar located at the bottom of the homepage.
Awesome. So those are all the chamber updates from Crystal Baker, board president of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from our member guests, Tyler Frump and Kayla McGraw of Wise. And we'll hear from them right after this break here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station. WTIM.
Tornado baseball and softball, plus playoff games, are on New Country 104.1 this spring. Tune in or listen to the live audio stream of select baseball and softball games, plus playoffs of both teams. Brought to you by
the Taylorville Community Credit Union, the Christian County YMCA, Rural Rentals, and Scooters Coffee.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Taylorville Tornadoes are going to do it today.
Tee it up this summer at the first annual Heart Media Group Golf Outing. The Summer Scramble, happening June 26th at Lakeshore Golf Course. Your shot at incredible raffle prizes, Illini tickets, Cardinals tickets, concert tickets, and more. Space is limited. Register now at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Just click the Summer Scramble icon. The Summer Scramble, June 26th. We'll see you on the course.
Hi, I'm Mark Sanders, and I'm your longtime host, interviewing Shelbyville and Shelby County community and business leaders every week. For some 10 years, WTIM, your information station, has originated its Friday morning show live from our downtown Shelbyville studios. Tune in on AM or FM or online every Friday from 8:40 to 10, brought to you by these great sponsors.
The Sarah Bush Lincoln Shelbyville Clinic and its network of specialists throughout Central Illinois is proud to be the title sponsor of the WTIM Shelbyville Morning Show each week.
Hi everyone, Nicole Patrick here, your local country financial representative at 1305 West Bresser in Taylorville. I'm proud to recognize the Tornado student athletes that represent our community by being the exclusive sponsor of the WTIM Nicole Patrick Country Financial Player of the Game. During Tornado Sports broadcasts this school year, WTIM announcers will select a player at the end of each game who will receive a certificate for being named our Player of the Game. Good luck to all the teams this season, and go Tornadoes!
I'm Will Perkins, President and CEO of Taylorville Community Credit Union. TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Hart Media Group Community Spotlight, allowing a different nonprofit organization to be highlighted on WTIM, WMKR, and WRAN each month.
Summer is calling at Camp Widgewagon, located right on Lake Springfield. Enjoy days filled with rock wall climbing, swimming, canoeing, and making lifelong friends in a space where every girl can be herself. From archery to arts and crafts, the fun starts here. And the best part, camp is open to all girls. You don't have to be a Girl Scout to join the fun, so bring a friend and let's make some memories. Want to keep the adventure going all year long? Now is the perfect time to become a Girl Scout. Visit getyourgirlpower.org to register for camp or start your Girl Scout journey.
TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Hart Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and we are in our bi-weekly chamber chat. We heard in the first segment from Crystal Baker, board president of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to focus this half of the interview on their member guests, Tyler Frump and Kayla McGraw, president and vice president, respectively, of WISE. And they were actually on 4 weeks ago representing the Behind Locked Doors business in the area, and they happen to be involved with both entities. So we heard about Behind Locked Doors 4 weeks ago, and now we're going to hear about WISE. And you folks have been busy recently. You've got a lot of other things going on. You might remember last time they were on, they pitched the annual fashion show that WISE organizes, and that fashion show has since happened. And I'd love to hear from you two how it went.
Yeah, well, first, we want to take a moment to thank not only you personally, Reed, for coming to our spring fashion show, but just the community in general. You know, we're unable to put on these incredible programs that our nonprofit provides without the help of our community. So we literally couldn't do this without members like you. We really appreciate it.
And I had a fun time there.
Awesome. Well, our nonprofit stands for Women Inspiring Success and Empowerment. And at that spring fashion show, we actually had 45 models model clothing from 14 different businesses of our community, which was really cool. This year, our pool for our models actually included out-of-state professional models who traveled in. So we heard from Crystal a little bit about Chili Fest. We know that pulls in people for Taylorville all the time, but kind of cool to see our small nonprofit is kind of having a large pool too. But this year, we had a very successful fundraiser. We raised over $11,000, which will be going towards our programs.
Yep, we've got 3 different programs, and the one we're focusing on right now is, of course, the scholarship program. We're in the thick of it right now, but of course, we still offer the Kicks for Kids program, which will happen around Christmas time, and then we still have the interest-free microloans available for women to apply. That will open this summer, and that will be due by September 15th. If anybody is interested, interest-free microloans available for women-owned businesses of Taylorville.
Yeah, Tyler was kind of mentioning the scholarships, yesterday we had the honor and privilege of attending the Taylorville High School Senior Award Night. And Tyler and I were lucky enough to present 21 scholarships to just the high schoolers alone. But through our organization total, we will be giving out 23 scholarships this year. And we are incredibly proud of the women that we're giving out these scholarships to. They are very deserving.
Yes,
No,
great
that's fantastic.
future.
Yeah, and so you mentioned 21 scholarships, but then 2 more. So then are the 2 others going to people who are like currently in college? Or-
Yeah,
okay.
so we have a couple of different scholarship opportunities. The most common is our high school senior for females and non-binary students. That's what 21 of our scholarships will be going to. And then we also have our Women in Transition Scholarship. This year we had no one apply for that, but that is for a woman who is looking to return to get her education after maybe taking a gap for personal reasons. And then the other 2 that we have this year are returning members to Lincoln Land Community College. We actually formed an endowment with Lincoln Land Community College just last year. And this year we were able to award 5 ladies scholarships to Lincoln Land Community College through that endowment fund.
Okay, so then so is that separate from the 21? Or
Yes,
okay.
yep. So 23 altogether.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of scholarships, and for you folks, that must mean like just opportunity, or at least more access or more likely access to it.
Yep.
Does that sound accurate?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I have to say I was actually a recipient of the scholarship when I was in high school. There was only 4 of them available. And last year we gave out 19 and this year 21. So it's made great strides since then. But yes, this is a perfect opportunity for students to actually get involved in our organization and maybe their family members as well. Student membership, very cheap, and our organization is very low commitment. We don't have attendance that is mandatory. Meetings are just once a month. It is very cheap, very effective. It's only $36 for active members, that be like us. And then students, either college or high school, are also welcome in. It's $12 for the year. We do prorate that, so it's only $1 a month for students. And let's just say at $1 a month, that looks pretty good on the resume. I won't lie.
No, it sounds like it sounds like great involvement, and yeah, and then like what you shared about, you were one of 4 scholarship recipients back when that happened, and then you've seems like you've given a lot back to the program. So it seems like a lot of potential for the winners this time around of those scholarships. Anything else you want to share about that before what's coming up for you folks?
Well, it's a great time to mention what's coming up next. We're always looking for new members because we've got a cool program about to hit this summer. We always have our Women Supporting Women campaign, where we're able to highlight local women-owned businesses that are either owned or operated, and we get a chance to exclusively go into their business, learn a little bit about them, and then figure out how we as an organization can continue to support them in our community. The first stop for this year's Women Supporting Women campaign will actually be behind locked doors. Yeah, we're excited to have the rest of our organization members, as well as members of the public, join us to get a little bit of a sneak peek behind what we do at the escape room here in town.
No, that sounds great. And so it's bringing it sounds like other people in the community to see these businesses. So it's not just you folks at Wise, but you kind of invite.
I want to jump in real quick. I was actually part of this campaign the last season, and it was a huge support for my business, and got to teach people what I do, and it brought new people in my doors, financially too, a benefit for me. So I was so grateful for that.
We're always looking for more businesses that are interested in joining our Women Supporting Women campaign. So if that sounds like something that they would be interested in, we would love to have them reach out to us on our Facebook. You can find us at Wise Central Illinois on Facebook.
Okay, so some ways to get involved there. We have a little bit more than a minute to go. There was a block party you folks want to talk about. Tell us about that.
So at the end of our Women Supporting Women campaign in September, we're going to be hosting for the first time a vendor block party. So in the daytime, there will be a vendor market. You can show up, shop it. It's kind of like a chili fest, but more of on a very, very small scale. So you can shop some local people in downtown. And then afterwards, we'll close that portion and move it to a block party where they're going to do a quarter auction inside, going to be some other auction items available. This is all going to be hosted over at Susie's on South Main, just off of the square. And that is taking place on September 12th of this year. First attempt. So we will see how it goes. We're excited.
Exciting. So September 12th, mark your calendars for the Wise Block Party. Looking forward to hearing about that. Tyler Frump, Kayla McGraw, both of Wise, Crystal Baker from the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Thank you three for coming on and sharing all of that today.
Thanks, Reed, for having us.
Yeah, no, it is great to have you in as always. And thank you for listening on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. And stay tuned. In a little over 10 minutes, we'll have one more conversation.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. There is extensive property